We're back with our WWE 2K25 MyGM series here with the women's only roster for Raw. Currently, right now, things are not going very good for us. We're last place here in season one. The budget is minuscule. We don't hardly have any money. We are also about 87,000 fans behind first place, Teddy Long, WCW. Again, I think we have a pretty solid roster built thus far. The problem has been we have a couple injuries. And we're trying to build stars, and of course we have the handicap of having fewer titles compared to our competition, and that's something we're gonna have to overcome as we come into today's episode. We are again very poor, only $10,000 to our name right now as it stands, so we're gonna have to be very strategic, let's say, coming into today's episode. So looking at today's challenges, we can get a pre-match physio by booking our least popular star in a match. We also promised that we'd give Gigi Dolan a match this week, and we promised that we would give Lola Vice a shot at the Women's World Championship this week. So let's start there. Let's start the main event. Let's get Lola Vice a championship opportunity. Let's see who's the World Women's Champion right now. It's Maurice. So we can do that. Maurice, is she in a feud with anybody right now? She's not. So that works out for us. So that's one thing we needed to do. We also promised Kiana James that her next fight would not be against Nikita Lyon. So thinking about that, Kiana, we can get her in a match against Gigi Dolan and Tiffany Stratton. Why not? Let's get that going. Women's IC title match. Let's book that as the opener. You know what? Let's go mid-card for that. We'll see. That may change. We may move that around a little bit. And then let's go elsewhere. So we have our women's tag feud here going on. Or we don't have a feud. We need to get a feud for them. So we need a tag for this. So let's look at this. Let's go tag champs. We need faces now. So either specialist or a fighter or bruiser cruiser combo. So we can go Nikita, and then we need a cruiserweight for her. We don't have one. So in that instance, then we could go Nikita, and I could flip Scarlett, or I could go Becky Lynch. Let's do that. Let's go with Becky in a tag feud for a little bit, see how that goes. And then we go you and Piper Niven, which Piper Niven is currently in that tag team feud going on. So we'll instead do this. We'll do, so that could be a feud. It can be Cargill and Scarlett. Britt Baker's not a bad choice here. Let's do this. Let's do the women, these two, and then Lash Legend. We need more fighters, man. We have so many bruisers. It's ridiculous. I really just need more fighters, but we're at a point right now where it really doesn't matter. We just need to do something, right? So we're just going to go there. What do we need for goals? Self promos. We still need to do a self promo for a couple people if we can. Honestly, in this point today, I think we need advertising more than anything and just roll with it and pray that we don't lose too much popularity from it. We need advert badly. I'm also not going to spend too much extra money right now as we look at this. I don't want to spend too much extra money or anything really, because I don't want to kill stamina. I want to keep people healthy. So I think, y'all, this is just going to be what we roll with. We got 3 title matches on the card. I do think it should do solid, but it's not going to be amazing. It's zero show cost, but here we go. Women's tag titles up for grabs, and the champs retain. 3 stars, starts a feud. Okay. Bianca's going to gain, okay, good money, lost 4 popularity. I'll take that. That's not something I'm upset with whatsoever. I'll take it. Cinnamon Garrett with the win. Terrible match, but it grows the feud to level 4. About done with that. Only lost 2 popularity, gains $10,000. We'll take that from Jordan Grace. Triple threat for the women's IC title. And Kiana James wins it. She gets the best opportunity. She hits it. Level 4 feud for Stratton and Dolan. And then Scarlett's going to gain us almost $10,000. Lost 1 popularity total. Let's see how bad this is. Not anticipating much here. Dull. Yeah, well, we'll see. Again, sometimes the mismatched combos will work. Lola Vice gets the chance. She wins the title. She went from 0 to hero in this series for us already. Lola Vice being an MVP. There's a double champion for NXT in Liv Morgan. Okay, Maxine Dupree. I mean, I'm very impressed seeing the women's rosters on the other brands, how well they're performing, y'all. Like, it's crazy. Like, I thought we were doing pretty solid with our women's brand, but look at, like, they have some good stuff going on here with Liv Morgan. Ignition's up to a 45 popularity now. You got Hail Mary and China going and doing their thing over here. Over here with SmackDown, you got Julia and Wendy Chu. And then Valhalla up to 66. Maxine Dupree up to 59. It's crazy. So nobody with amazing booking. Couple injuries to look at there for the other brands as we scrolled. So we'll stay healthy. And Becky and Nikita work well as a tag team. That's good knowledge. That's good to know. We gained 18,000 fans this week. Profit $113,000. And NXT gains 4,000 fans more than us. Of course, SmackDown gains 1,000 fans more than us. And WCW with 2,000 more than us. So we still haven't won a week yet. Trying to just stay within shooting, in firing distance here if we can. That's the biggest thing. We're just trying to stay in season 1. In my experience, y'all, it's really just staying the course, not falling too far off, because season 2 and 3 is where we can really make that big push. Let's see this. Social media star brawler. But okay, so we gained 50,000 fans from that. That's nice. She's happy she got the title shot. Maurice is not happy. She would like a rematch. Maybe we can make that work. We'll see. So we get a homecoming card. That's incredibly useful. Let's buy it. And do we have the funds to be able to do this right now? How much is it? We're going to wait till next week until I know I have the funds, because that's so useful. Incredibly useful for us to have that. All right. So we promised to give Maurice a title rematch. We'll do that now. And then let's see here. Let's go. I want to get Jordan Grace involved in something. So she's a bruiser. We need a heel specialist would be ideal. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to blow off this women's feud now and just go crazy with it. All right. We're going to see how that does as a mid card for us. And then you and Lash Legend, booked y'all here. Scarlett needs a match. She needs a face giant, which would be Bianca, or not Bianca, Jade Cargill, excuse me. We're just in a tough spot, man. We're in a tough spot with this roster right now because of the stamina. Stamina's really put us in a bad spot. So let's go here. Let's look at. We have the I know a guy, don't we? We do. We get 10 immediate points scouting. So let's do that. And let's just look at some rookies here for the women's roster. All right. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but we're going to spend it. I just want to see if we can find a star. We need giants. We need fighters. So Cindy Fluff's not horrible. There's some fighters. That'll be perfect. You got Robin Reaper. Okay, so let's get Robin Reaper on a deal. Let's do 10 weeks. Let's get Penelope Perfect on a 10-week deal. And then let's go with one more. Sassy Molassie. None of them have great abilities, like or in terms of like. Okay, maybe we can go Karen Compactor. I would rather get another specialist. So let's go here to specialist. Let's get Cindy Fluff. Can I afford it? I don't know. Can't do a steel cage here now. I'll tell you that for dang sure. So I can make it an Extreme Rules match and still be okay. And then we can go with Cruiser Specialist. And then we can go... Where are my bruisers at? Dadgummit. They're all freaking faces. I need one of you to be a heel. So let's go with a role change for Robin Reaper. And we'll start a feud with Jordan Grace and Robin Reaper. Okay, and then let's go Penelope Perfect. And I need somebody for Kiana too. Gosh, man, this is so tough. All right, let's do this. Let's just go you. Just because we have stamina. It's you and you. Just to have a match. Just to have a match. Pure, simple. That's it. All right, and then we're gonna go a couple adverts here. So just give me some extra money. We desperately need it. Okay, I don't know. We're scrambling a little bit here with this roster right now, trying to get people fit in with the stamina issues we have. We have a couple injuries right now. Chelsea's gonna win. 3 stars. Okay, that did the job. Okay, we get the heel turn for Robin Reaper. Lash Legend Ali Brawler, excuse me, Lash Legend with the win. 2 stars. There we go. So that's getting better and better every match. Level 1 feud there now. Cinnamon Garrett, Ava Moreno finished their feud. Garrett wins it. 2 stars. Okay, didn't finish the feud. Well, $15,000. Only lost 2 popularity. We'll take that. Scarlett against Cindy Fluff. Terrible. Becky wins this one, or gets this one for its 2 popularity loss. That's not bad. So the adverts worked well for us. And Lola Vice retains. Level 4 feud, 4-star main event. Good job. Great job. We'll take it. So all things considered, we're hitting our marks where we need to be. We're not getting amazing booking like I would hope for. Looks like it's only going to be WCW getting the amazing booking this week, of course, as Roman gets hurt. 6-week injury there for NXT, and Liv Morgan, 4-week injury. SmackDown LA Knight with a 4-week injury, and WCW had a great, amazing booking. They spent some money. TLC, Extreme Rules, and an Extreme Rules. Jeez. So we're going to gain 16,000 fans, profit of $74,000. NXT, oh my gosh, 8,000 fans more than us. SmackDown with 22,000. WCW killed us. They 10,000 more fans than us. So we still falling behind. Oh my gosh. We got to get Sun. Maurice is happy she got the title rematch. Chelsea Green says she's the best superstar on Raw. She wants a bigger test. She wants to go up against both Jordan Grace and Lola Vice this week. Okay, we can maybe try to get something like that going for you, Chelsea. We'll see. Lola Vice gets an upgrade. She can now turn to a specialist. Yes, that's huge, huge. Okay, now is the time. I want to go here. I want to go Immortals. I want to find a female Immortal that I can sign now for 1 week. And I can get Stacy Keibler, 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for Sensational Sherry. Or Trish Stratus. I'm going to go Trish. Well, say that. Do I need a heel fighter? We have lots. We have several face bruisers, so that would work well actually. So let's get Trish on the roster for 1 week, and then go to this homecoming card. We're gonna use it on Trish. Permanently signed for the rest of the season. Bring her on. Huge card for us. We needed it. We're 1 week away from our Bash in Berlin Go Home show. So with that, I'm going to veto WCW's best champion from next week's show. Do I need to use this on anybody? Does anybody need a pre-match physio? Maurice, maybe? We'll give Maurice a week off. Give her a little bit there. All right. So, have a TLC match this week. We'll get a Health Spa 3 card. Chelsea wants triple threat or fatal four against Jordan Grace, Lola Vice. I don't know if we get Lola Vice in a match. Well, we can. Let's look at this. Let's go Lola, Chelsea, Nikita. Where's Nikita? There she is. Let's do that. We're just going to see if that does anything. Bianca needs a feud. Bianca's a bruiser. She could use a heel fighter. Trish won't be available for 2 weeks. So a heel fighter. Kiana James is a perfect one for you. And she's got a championship title. So we can get that started here with a call out. You call out the IC Women's Champ. Let's get that started. Let's go you versus you, and then we'll throw Allie Brawler in here just to keep growing popularity up. Let's get the women's tag feud going here a little bit. Let's go. Oh, wait, did I get one of them a week off? What? Oh, Chelsea, that's right. Dadgummit. All right, Jade Cargill. Hold on, let's do this. Jade Cargill needs a match. She needs a feud. She needs a cruiser. Scarlett would be perfect, but they just had a feud. That's right. Well, we can do a face specialist like a Cindy Fluff. Get something going there. And then we can go Britt Baker's back. Actually, let's do Britt Baker. That makes more sense, but her stamina sucks, so we can't do that, actually. We can start that feud. You can call out Britt. Oh, boy. We have no money still, so we need to do adverts, but 2 triple threats is really killing me right now. So here we go. Let's just throw people here. Jordan Grace, Robin Reaper, Cindy Fluff, and Cinema Garrett, and then Ava Moreno and Kiana. Why not? And then we're gonna go adverts with Becky and adverts with Scarlett. Oh man, this is season 1's tough, man. It's tough. Trying to build these stars up. Here we go. Opening match. Lash Legend wins it. 2 stars, so we're not going to have a good show. Level 1 feud there. That's good to know. Cindy Fluff, Cinnamon Garrett. And Fluff wins it. Terrible match. So this is going to be our worst show I think we've ever put on. Level 1 feud there. That's good to know. Jordan Grace, Robin Reaper. Grace wins it. Terrible match. Becky, good. Only lost 2 popularity. We'll take it. Ava Moreno, Kiana James. Kiana James wins. Terrible. And lost no popularity. Good job, Scarlett. And then your triple threat women's championship match and Lola Vice retains. So that ended up being solid for us. Very good. Terrible show overall. We're not going to make up ground at all this week. I think we're going to lose quite a bit of ground. I think if we get 15,000 fans, I'd be surprised. Holy Toledo, look at this. WCW is just cruising with their roster right now. Punk and Silence both get hurt this week. I mean, everything clicked for them. They had a 4-star right here. And then they had a 4-star main event. Jeez. Craziness. So, do we get to 15,000 fans? We don't even get that. We get 10,000 fans, y'all. We're going to get slaughtered. 18,000, 25,000, 29,000. Jeez Louise. We're at 1.6 million. We are now a ways away. We are a ways away from Teddy Long and company. As now we head to our go home show. I look out in the crowd, see the same people every week. You want to see us invest or within acceptable profit rating. Let's see. So what do you want? What do you want us to do exactly? I just booked you in a match. She wanted a triple threat, did she not? Or did I mess it up? I must have messed it up. Oh, well. She wants to leave. Britt Baker, we just traded for you, and you're mad. You've been hurt. And now you're wanting to get out of here. That's very frustrating. I can't afford to have her leave. I can't. I got to go with what we can do. Dadgummit. So we promised Becky the next show appearance would feature a tier 3 advert. Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So you better just suck it up. I thought she'd do something different. All right, so let's go home show. Man, we are in a world of hurt right now. You and Isla Dawn go. Tag women's title. Y'all got to do your thing. You and Gigi Dolan do your thing. You and whatever. Yeah, y'all got to do your thing. Let's make that part of this match. There we go. And then Garrett. Yep. We need Kiana James, Bianca Belair. Get that going a little more. And then you and Britt Baker need to get on the books too. Actually, you need another week off. You know what? Let's just do it. Maybe she just needs a match to get out of her funk. Everybody else is doing advert. We need to get money. I need so much money right now because we don't have Trish or nothing. Okay, we can't afford to do anything else. All right. So, excuse me. Here we go. I'm hesitant to do any special matches, mainly because of injury. And we don't have the money to do it anyways. So I could afford to maybe do a tables match here and a tables match here, and that's it. All right, let's just book it. $12,000. Here we go. Go home show. We need a 4-star. We need an amazing booking. We need to have some good stuff happening, please. New tag champions. 3.5 stars. Not gonna get the amazing booking. Lost 4 popularity. The season's turning into a disaster. Britt wins. That should make her happy. Jordan Grace lost 5 popularity. All right. Women's Fatal 4-Way. This should be a pretty decent match, I assume. It's good. And we complete both feuds. Okay, Scarlett's going to gain nice. No popularity lost again. She's been an MVP for that for us. Kiana retains the IC title. Grows their feud. 3.5 stars. Very good match. And then your main event. Lola Vice retains. Does she get hurt, though? No injury. Good. That's what we were hoping for. Okay, so she comes out of there clean. Man, 4 women's matches on the NXT card. They are dominating in the women's brand maybe more than we are. SmackDown, doing some good stuff. And then WCW, they're going to bookend with women's matches. So it's women takeover this season. We're not getting the amazing booking. The only brand that will is going to be WCW. Only WCW hit it. NXT, a good booking. Good booking. Wendy Chu got hurt. Mensah got hurt. Stark got hurt. WCW clicked and nobody got hurt. WCW is just on a different level right now. We're going to gain 56,000 fans. That's nice. It's 50,000. We beat NXT. 57. We barely lost to SmackDown. And then 54. We had a good week. Again, it don't matter. We're still so far behind, though. Again, we're still in the hunt. Because now we head to Bash in Berlin. They've hired us some local talent. Okay. Sorry. She's going to be unhappy about that. You're ready to leave. Dadgummit, Jade Cargill. I don't want you leaving. You got to stay. All right. And now that hurts us because I don't think we're going to be able to afford to buy like a good men's talent. Because right now for the men, we need a backstage brawl card guy. And I don't think we can afford it at this point. Like, I don't think we can afford to try to do anything. We could search. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to work. We're going to be able to do one men's. Let's look here. That. And I could bring in Trick Williams for 1 week, and it's still hardly. I mean, it's a better option than what we have out there for certain, but it's not what we were hoping for. I mean, you got him out here. All right, so let's just go with it. We just got to go with it. This is crazy, man. We are in a bundle this week. Have a tornado tag this. No, we're not doing that. I'm telling you that right now. Women's Gauntlet Eliminator. Does anybody have a Gauntlet Eliminator specialist? Trish does. Thank you, Trish. MVP. Trick, you got to be in that one. And for this, we're going to go with... I think you and... no. We need something good here. Maybe we go with the women's tag team. We have too many injuries there, though. We can't do that. Okay. Ali Brawler, Jordan Grace, Robin Reaper. Make it a fatal 4-way. We'll throw also in Tiffany Stratton, and she's a specialist, a heel specialist. So we need a face for her to go up against, like a Penelope. Okay. Trying to think. Ooh, Lola Vice. Let's get that. Lola Vice is banged up, though. We don't need her getting hurt. So maybe we hold her out of there and just go with these two. Make it a... oh, we can't afford to do tables match either. So we're going to be terrible this week. All right, that's fine. Who's my 5? Where's my MVP? Where's she at? Scarlett, there you are. That's my MVP. Give me some advert. We need to get these. So this is for morale boost. These cards this week are for morale boosts. And it's going to be tough for us to get this one here, I think. But Trish, she is a legend. We'll see. That gives us a little advantage, I would say. Bailey wins it for WCW. Of course, WCW wins. That's all they do. All right, we're going to be lucky if we even get 2 stars here. Robin Reaper beats Jordan Grace. Yeah, we got 2. And good. She does the same thing. She's steady. That's what we needed. So everybody else is going to crush. They're going to crush. Liv Morgan got hurt there. 5 popularity gain. LA Knight, Rich Orikawa. LA Knight retains. No injury to LA Knight. She came out of there unscathed. 4,000 charity. Okay. Triple threat. U.S. title. Julius Creed, new WCW U.S. champion. And 4,500 fans gained. So now, tag team now. We're tagged up. And we win. But it's because we're tagged up with Hulk Hogan and WCW sweeps. So WCW crushed this week. They're going to have a huge gain in fans. We're not going to have a ton. We got 105,000, which is good, but comparatively, it's not going to be near anything. 122 for NXT, 119 for SmackDown, and WCW probably hit 150. 138. Okay, so still not where we'd like to be. Trying to get that budget to creep back up slowly because it's going to be big for us, what we need. And now, trade request time. I'm thinking about moving some people just to, like, mitigate some of the issues we're having right now. I don't know. I don't see anything that I just love. So let's take offers and see. Is there any offers? NXT? They want Ava Moreno and $66,000. In return, they'll give me Hail Mary and Ignition. Ignition's a 4 out of 5 promo. You got a deal. I'll take it. I'm doing it. I can't. Nope, not doing that one. And WCW's got an offer. They want Trish Stratus. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. Get out of here. Get out of here, Teddy. You insult me. You insult me. So, you want to be in a tag match, or you like tornado tags? Okay. So you want to be in our tornado tag? Do we even have that unlocked? I'm gonna tell her no, because I don't even know if we have that. That's not what we want. Okay. Unexpected absence this week. Ali sent me a message. Ali, excuse me, sent a message. She needed some time away. Ali, where's she at? Ali Brawler. Dadgummit. That doesn't help me at all. All right. Select a superstar to maximize the morale. Your male champion and female champion both gain 15 popularity. Select a superstar with less than 50 stamina. Increase their stamina to 75. So I can either do a morale boost for somebody that really needs it. Is anybody red? No. All right, let's do the stamina gauge then. Let's do this. Instant spa day. So who? Lolavice for sure. That's easy. That's an easy jump. All right, so we're in last place still, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 1.769. But we're not out of striking distance. We've got to grow the budget as best we can. We've got to build stars as best we can. But I think we have a roster that's growing that way. We have Lola Vice doing incredible things. Trish is now here. We're going to get her started in a feud immediately. And then we've got some good stars on the front line here that we're growing. And then we have some stars down here we're trying to, bring up with storylines and feuds to get up there. So I'm not going to lose the hope yet. We still have 2 pay-per-views left in season 1. We have Survivor Series and then Mania before we're done. So next episode's a big one for us to see if we can cut that deficit down. Grow the funds still by doing a lot of adverts. I'd like to do more adverts and charity, but charity is so expensive for us. And we still have a couple power-up cards. We have the Smashing Success card that we're going to use at some point for somebody that needs it. We still have our This Is War card we can use to basically veto 5 superstars from the brand. So we have a couple things we can book with that I like, but the big things, the big concerns is grow some feuds that are going to build some stars, build that money up, just like we tried to do this episode. We'll see if we can do a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do next episode. Again, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. God bless to each of you in your own. If I can pray for you in any way, please comment down below. I'd love to do that for you guys. And as always, thank you so much to our channel members and patrons for your love and support. Thank you guys so much for what you do for us here on the channel. You help us keep things going and help me stay stable with the channel as always. But again, hope you're enjoying the new series. It's a battle for sure, but I'm looking forward to the journey, to seeing this roster rise through all of the tumultuous elements and get to the top. It's going to happen. As always, we'll see you back here in the next one. Y'all take it easy.